Intentions aside, Savathun is solely responsible for her own ruin. If only we'd known the flood she was holding back. These things don't see themselves as gods, no. They believe themselves so much more than that. And yet, with all that power, it was wielders of light and dark, saviors of humanity, who brought them down. Regardless of victory, we must remember that was only a taste of success, barely achieved. There will be more, and the power they hold will pale in comparison to that of their maker, the Witness. We must now face an inevitable truth. The Witness and its followers, they're coming. All of them. And when they get here, we'll finish what they started.
Hello, my fellow Guardians! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Destiny 2. What a way to start your game up with another cinematic, of course. Yeah, yesterday was the day one raid for this season. I have not gone into the raid. Basically, I didn't have a fire team. The clan I'm in already had two groups, and we couldn't find any more people to actually form a third group. So I decided to just not check out anything of the raid, and I'll just do it later on, like I usually do with a lot of stuff. But yeah, last episode we did unlock a couple things as we, well, we kind of unlocked one that we were kind of looking for, and that was Operation Elbrus. So if we look at our quests and our seasonal challenges, we also get like weekly challenges that we can do and weekly operations that we need to do, and they're kind of like, there's a part of the storyline behind it, usually, and I'm in week 2, and probably by the time this episode released, it's probably already gonna be week 3, so I kind of want to go through this once. We still have Heavy Does It, the exotic catalyst for the Grand Overture. We still have Hard Evidence that we need to do, and we still have Queens of Worms for the Parasite exotic. So we still have a lot to do, and that's not even, like, that's a drop in the bucket of what we still need to do. But yeah, we are gonna check out the Wartable here today and start with our weekly challenges.
Guardian, we're already getting results from the mind scans of the hive you brought back. These things are ravenous. They're hungry for our power. They're hunting Guardians, draining their light, collecting it. We haven't discovered why. Savathun knows how to keep a secret, and so do her hive. I need you to hunt more of them, cut them off from their light, and make them wither in the face of ours. They hate us, Guardian. They want to usurp us, become us. I will never let that happen.
Gain psychogenic intel to learn about the Lucid Hive's plans. Gather intel by completing the Witch Queen campaign missions in the Throne World. And intel can also be found in public events, strike, crucible, gambits, and other activities. Go, heroic event complete. Let's see if that gives anything more or less. How many do we get this time? 295.
The device was some sort of super weapon.
Okay. So for the next part, we need to enter up Psyop's battleground, secure the Hive Lieutenant, and decode the runic chest. To access, select the helm from the destination tab, directory, and choose. Oh, we got the Psyops battleground icon now in the helm itself.
We will honor the Guardians who fell in this place. Cabal, honor Guardians. When a warrior is slain in battle, we share stories of their bravery, forge their accomplishments into legend.
So the Wartable upgrade the Wartable menu. Wartable upgraded. So it doesn't say which one. It just says pick one. Anyone? Okay. Grants the ability to decrypt Umbral engrams into high stat seasonal armor pieces. Armor pieces is required to be in the collection. The grants ability to decrypt Umbral engrams. Completing Throne World activities and campaign missions grants bonus of psychogenic intel. Kind of sounds like the one to go for. And then completing raids, dungeons, non-essential play activities has a chance to grant risen umbral energy. I think we want to go for this one. Bonus psychogenic intel. Kind of sounds... Because inside is something that's going to be like pretty limited. I think the only way to get it is from these missions that you do. I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's pick this one. Oh, yeah, okay, so it is the good one. Check the war table for an incoming transmission. Okay. Let's accept.
You fought well in the Mindscape, Guardian. Keidel's most trusted scion is searching this Hive Lieutenant's mind as we speak. Each Hive holds a piece of the puzzle. The more we capture, the more intel we gain.
Yeah.
If we discover their plans, we can bring their entire operation down upon them. They thought it would be easy. Take the light and watch us crumble. Now the Lucent Hive are coming face to face with Guardians, true warriors of the light.
And darkness.
And they're afraid. We'll find what secrets they're hiding, and when they gather for their next ritual, you'll be there. With the full strength of the light behind you.
And darkness. We are wielding both now. Just adjust your talk. So, Lord Selden is impressed with your performance in the Mindscape. The Scion in the helm is now combing through the minds of the defeated Hive, searching for clues that could reveal their next attack. Each Hive holds a piece of the Paladin, Saladin explains. If we discover their plans, we can bring their entire operation down upon them. We'll find what secrets they're hiding, and when they gather for their next ritual, you will be there, with the full strength of the light behind you. Alright, let's accept. We get 500 intel again. And
Guardian.
yeah, an update.
My scions have intercepted a series of psychic broadcasts. They're coming from a decommissioned Cabal bunker on Mars. The messages are perceptible only to those with psionic abilities. They paint my rule and our coalition as treachery. They openly encourage mutiny and coax the defectors toward the Black Fleet. Commander Zavala and I agree that these recruitment efforts must be stopped. But I should not be seen using my forces to suppress Scion communications. So you will be the executor of my fury. Go to Mars and eradicate this cowardly rebellion.
I'll be glad to. Kill the messenger. Ooh, we get an exotic, the dead messenger for this. Go to the Throne World designation in the directory and launch the Vox Obscura exotic quest on normal difficulty. Step 1 out of 1. So it's just one quest to get an exotic. That has to be the easiest exotic ever, right? So kill the messenger. I think that's the quest for like Dead Man's Tale, like an instance where we need to go into. Because it's step 1 out of 1, and that was the same thing with with the other one. So I think we're gonna leave this one for a different episode, and we are gonna just complete all the all the things we have here at the war table first, before week 3 starts and we're running way behind.
You're here. Keidel's most trusted scion was able to pull the truth from the mind of the last Hive you captured. They're preparing something on Earth, in the Cosmodrome. Keidel believes they're stockpiling the light taken from our Guardians. She's having trouble getting precise readings. There's a barrier in the way. The Hive are trying to hide what they're doing from us. I need you down there. Find the Hive responsible, crush its spirit, tear it from the light, and drag it back here. Then we will lay its evil secrets bare. Do not hesitate. Show them your iron will.
Okay. Fritz Bear. Let's accept and see what we need to do. Enter Psyop's battleground Cosmodrome and secure the Lucent Hive Lieutenant. To access, select the Cosmodrome on Earth from the Destinations tab in the directory. Okay. Let's go to the Cosmodrome. Where is this? Here at Dock 13. Let's enter the Battlegrounds Cosmodrome. Locate the Lucent
My
Hive
scions
nests.
have reported their findings. The Lucent Hive are hoarding the stolen light for a massive ritual.
A ritual to do what?
Undetermined. However, surveillance indicates increased activity in the sector. Disrupt their plans and secure another Hive leader, Guardian.
Will do. Yeah, you get a lot of intel drops here as well. So, kiss escort. Okay. Can I just stand on this? Yeah, that's the easy way. Stay on it and fire. Seems that wasn't the only one to think that way. Challenge complete. Okay. Something with week 1. I think. Well, let's check it out later. For now, we've got Hive to beat. What's happening? Whoa, big fella. And he launched me backwards. Yo. Do we need to shoot those? No. Nice, 100%. And let's go in.
Even with light of their own, the Hive still try to steal ours.
They've been hungry for so long. They don't know how else to be.
Oh, giant
Looks like
bell.
the Scion's intel was good. This is the storage facility they reported.
Those containers, they're filled with stolen light.
Shall we kill all the moths? Now, something I realized like a little while ago, if you leave the moth alone, it basically flies towards, like, I always thought if you don't kill the moths, they basically fly towards you and they actually like destroy themselves, but they actually fly towards a new enemy to give them that extra shield. There's actually more behind them than just, oh, it's an enemy that's gonna explode in your face. They actually try to help others. Well, they are actually just like giving others the light as well. So you kind of want to, yo, no, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Is that it? Discharge the lights. Oh, there's actually like, oh, gathered up in this location. Okay. Open sesame.
It looks like the Hive were doing some kind of purification ritual.
Purifying the light. This blasphemy has gone too far. We should leave no survivors.
I agree. But first, let's get that intel.
Gravity's immune. That was not a good volley. Right, we're going into the mindscape. Okay. Ah! Dude, I can't revive you up there. You're way too high. Why do you die in the midair? Okay, let's start this up. Alright, first immunity. Now we need to kill, I think, like copies of Savathûn with spears, right? That was how it was in the other
Those second projections are how
area.
Savathûn controls her army.
Impale
Yeah,
them
okay.
on your
So
spear.
grab spears and nuke Savathûn, or aspects of Savathûn. You can actually use them to clear mobs as well. You can actually damage him as well. Doing a proper amount of damage. Let's give it a revive if I can get there. Let's clear out these witches and the big fella here. So many enemies! Where's the spear? Stop. Grab it. Yeah! Okay, down. Where's this big dude? Where's the big dude? Over here. Oh, he put up a shield. Cheater. I can't see anything. It's so full of special effects. Where the hell is this dude? Yo! Get out. Get out. Where is he? Oh, it's done? Okay, it's done. Oh, what the hell? Sometimes it's just way too many special effects. Alright. Nice. Let's collect the loots.
These risen hive are just as unafraid of death as they were before. They know we can destroy their ghosts, and yet they just keep coming.
Belief is a power. Belief in a cause, in a leader, in a people. Belief can make any sacrifice palatable.
Is that why so many of your Cabal are willing to sacrifice themselves for your ideals? Because they believe in you?
Yes. Just as you were willing to sacrifice yourself for Commander Zavala.
Oh, good points. Good points. Ooh.
Do you think it hurts?
Hurts.
I could feel Savathûn behind my eyes when she reached into my mind. What do you think these hive feel when we reach into theirs?
I also find the Scion's methods unsettling, but they can uncover Savathûn's plans more efficiently than I ever could.
Better to just put them out of their misery.
Keitel believes these hive might hold deeper secrets. Do not make the mistake of thinking these things deserve your sympathy.
Even though they have the light.
Maybe you were the wrong person to put on this assignment.
They may be our enemies, but this feels like a new low for the Vanguard. For Zavala.
Watch your mouth. You New Light see Zavala as some toothless diplomat, but you wouldn't believe what he's sacrificed to become the man he is. Someone who will make the hard choice, and make sure his people understand why.
Then I can't wait to hear the speech about all this.
You want a speech? Today the Vanguard did what had to be done. Mercy prevailed. Speech over.
Say it a little louder. I don't think this guy could hear you. This doesn't look like mercy to me.
Then you're not looking hard enough.
I'm kinda feeling the same way as Crow, like, are we going down a darker and darker path?
Long ago, even before there was a last city, I was deep on patrol in the old forest when a local villager sought me out. They asked me to catch a thief. I told them the Iron Lords were no mercenaries, but I saw their pride as well as their poverty. And they offered me a loaf of black bread instead of coin. I agreed. Just before sunrise, I caught my thief. A young girl, stealing what she could carry. Food when she could find it, coin when she couldn't, weapons to protect what she had taken. There was no fear in her eyes. She said the bandits in the forest ordered her to steal in exchange for protection. The penalty for theft in those times was death. Instead, I pulled the crest from around my neck and pressed it into her hands. I told her the wolves would protect her. In a settlement rich with stolen supplies, I found the bandits and cut them down. 38 lives to spare one. And for a time, I believed that was mercy. Many winters passed before I found myself back in that part of the old forest. This time, no one sought me out. So I sought them instead. Wind blew through rotted wood and rusted metal where the village once stood. And behind it, graves. Then piled stones, then bare mounds of earth, and then a pit. My blood was high. I tore through the forest, hunting for those responsible. Finally, in a settlement rich with stolen supplies, I found her. A lightless woman with my crest around her neck. There was no fear in her eyes. She spoke plainly. When the villagers could no longer tithe, her wolves no longer protected them. She bled them dry, and when they had no more to give, she sent in her men, unleashed her wolves. Mercy to an enemy cannot come at the cost of mercy for their victims. The right path isn't always easy to find. But once you do, the only question is whether you're strong enough to walk it.
Holy crap, that was a good story. That was a good story. Are they gonna...
Consider that the next time you feel pity for our enemies.
This season, holy crap, is so full of good stories. Alright, then Operation Elbrus gained psychonic intel to learn more about the Lucent Hive's plans. Gather intel by completing the Witch Queen. So we're gonna need to collect more intel, guys, for week 2, I think. Alright, seems we are gonna need to go back into the Scion battlegrounds, guys.
Excellent work. We'll have that abomination shipped back to the helm for examination.
Cabal victory cheers come from the chest, Commander. Full-throated and glorious.
Does this look like a victory to you?
Each success, no matter how incremental, is a step on the path to victory, Commander. Own them.
It reminds me of what a friend of mine said when we used to play like board games. He would always like glory in his wins, and I always hated it. Like even the slightest win that he would get, he would like bloat it up to like the biggest victory ever, and it would be the start of my demise. And I was like, dude, just shut the fuck up. And this kind of reminded me of that. Like it is indeed true. Like you need to enjoy every victory that you can get.
Have you ever met someone as frustrating as Crow? The Lucent Hive are killing Guardians in cold blood, and he wants to know if what we're doing hurts. I didn't want to encourage him, but when Zavala came in here, he asked me the same thing. I don't like to revisit the past, but Crow has got to learn perspective. I doubt he even heard what I said. As for me, I'll crack a hive open because I like the sound it makes. But I'd rather defeat them on the battlefield than in a lab. These demons have taken the light. They're killing Guardians. I saw a Hive Knight wielding a void shield. It's sacrilege. Nothing is more important than stopping them. These are desperate times, Guardian. I know it, you know it, and Crow. Let's hope he's a fast learner.
Like, I don't really like the way he talks, Saladin. He sounds like one of those radical religious fanatics, and I don't really like it how he sounds. The Crow, in my perspective, kind of has a point of view. If you go into war crimes of torturing people, you're no better than the ones actually doing it, right? The Hive Lieutenant has been secured. Saladin will contact you when Psion has discovered the information it hides. And I think that's like the end of Operation Elbrus. So I think this is the end of week 2. So let's quickly check in our quests and then seasonal. And then, yeah, Operation Elbrus, week 2 completed. So perfect, guys. We're kind of on track now. So when the new week arrives with the new storyline with it, we can actually follow it along. Because now we were basically running 2 weeks behind. And this is also where I'm, of course, gonna end up my episode. Let's sit our ass down like we always do. If you want to see more of my quest progression or my Let's Play here in Destiny 2, just hit that subscribe button, guys. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. I gotta stop sitting in these dark corners. You can barely see me sit. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.